Hi all, welcome to this latest focus on the latest transfers. Now this is ones from that were added in last week, so apologies for not having this up sooner. I've just been super busy with other stuff, and obviously the latest transfers from deadline day and so forth will kick in hopefully fairly soon, and I'll have a video up for that as well. So can smash likes, be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GIsALegend. All the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. So quite a lot of transfers to cover and plenty of smart investments as well. So you've got cards like Jensen, for example. He's went back to Heerenveen for what I understand, because he had a original card, and when you go and look for it you couldn't find it, and it was just one of these kind of cards that's now popped right back up. So it's handy for the league SBC for Heerenveen. Now Bryce Jaja JJ, he's went to Lens. Castan has went to Cagliari. So his Roma card is super expensive actually. It's well into like 1.5 2k bracket, but he's not the most useful, I will admit, for league SBCs. Lopez, his Benfica card is the one you want. Obviously he's now at Inter. He might have a one to watch card, so be aware of that as well. His Benfica card I've had him for forever, but I've never ever packed another one since. Dram, his Atalanta card is blimmin' hard to get, but Spal is the one you're wanting. So either or, if you can try and nab, it's going to be fair play. Morales, the Everton card, I haven't really had much success because it's like over a K. It's Olympiacos card you can buy for 650. It's not the most useful card, but he's the highest rated card now in the Greek league, so keep that in mind. Obviously you may have a downgrade, so be aware of that as well. Coquelin went to, obviously he went to Valencia a couple of weeks ago, and the Arsenal one is the one you want, but that's like 900 coins. The Valencia one, like, you can buy it for 350 quite readily. It's obviously the Arsenal one you're going to be paying 2 to 3 times that. Turan, he's went to Istanbul Besiktas. You can buy his that version for 700. It's his Barca one you're paying about double to even treble for it now. It's kind of crazy money, but if you're able to get it, you've got fair play. Then obviously now again, he's went back to Aberdeen. His career one, you can try and get it for 300 coins, but it's harder said than done. Jamie McLaren's went from Darmstadt to Hibernian. You want the Hibernian version, that's why we've shown his Aberdeen version. That is the one you're specifically focusing on. Now you can buy him for 300. Initially you were going to have to pay about 1.5k, but obviously now he's more in packs, and he's pretty decent stats as well, to be honest, for the league, so not too shabby in all opinion. But also you want either version. You want his Al Hilal version, which goes for double now what it's worth. It's like about a K, but his Mexican League version you can buy for 600 quite readily. Then Savchenko, you really want his Celtic version if you can. It's just an alternative to like Boyata, Comper, these kind of players. And Villa, you want the Ruben Kazan version. The Saint Etienne version you can buy for 350, 400 quite easily. It's the Ruben Kazan version you're having to pay a little bit more for, and it just kind of helps complete the Ruben Kazan SBC having Villa. Then Johnny, you want the Malaga version. Now his version that is now in the game is in playing with Gijon, which is in second tier. You can buy that for 350 any day of the week. It's the Malaga version, which is very commonly popular for some of the routes for SBCs, so be aware of that, and hopefully you get yourself prepared. Casello, you want both versions of him because of Bundesliga and Liga 1. The Cologne version you can buy it for 350. The Nice version you're paying 2 to 4 times that price. Be aware though that you do find some folk will list up on like fairly cheap, and they're completely unaware that that's what the price is. Valentin Stalker, I made a fatal error of giving him up in an SBC. I totally forgot he transferred, and we slipped up. But the Basel version you can buy for 350, but his Hertha Berlin version you're having to pay double to 2 or 3 times that value. But if you can snipe him, you're going to be all right. Then Kurtic, you want both versions, flat and simple. It's the Spal version, obviously, is the new version. Atalanta is his old team, but if you can nab him, of course, it's harder said than done. But when you see the Atalanta price, it just completely puts you off. So don't even, if you can survive without Kurtic, it's just obviously the Atalanta version is the one you really want. But people are listing it up for silly monies. And Pritchard, he went to Huddersfield. His Norwich version is the one you want, but that is now pretty expensive now in all honesty. It's getting kind of silly money, but it's Huddersfield one you can kind of pay around 500 to 700 coins for, which isn't too bad. You do find the odd version you can nab for 300, but be prepared still to pay around 500-700 coins usually. But hopefully this gives you a guide. As I said, I will get the latest deadline day transfers when they all kick into the game. I'll get them up as a video and talk which ones are worth going for. So hopefully you find this useful. As always, let me know in the comments down below what you've been doing for investments. Smash like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all later.